Main Dota. Ya, aku tengah tengah sen ni jap. Ya, apa bulan? Tidak, salah sen. Okay, now. Sambung balik. Kita dulu sesi. Okay, now. Boleh. Buat dengan mission ni. Sekejap.
Revelio.
Assassin's Creed.
Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
Tak perasan.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Serius tak perasan.
If the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins camping Anyway, I'm not afraid of goblin rebellion. My master Herb, I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you goblins alone?
Apa dia?
Jika ada korang saya lebih manis.
Apa dia? Ha? Tak ada duit hari tu.
Revelio.
Suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Blackman deserves.
Ah, kantoi.
Students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Ah, kantoi. Ah, kantoi. Tak, rantai tu rantai mau pergikan. Budak gemuk tu. Macam ni tak boleh kantoi. Hayya. Tak boleh balik ke? Aduh. Ni yang tak best ni kalau sekali mission fail macam ni, loading screen macam ni lah. Ayo, lama tu.
Lama juga bro.
Ulang balik.
Kau main mission apa?
Main mission apa?
Leviosa.
Main mission sneak. Access secret. Kali ni ambil barang kat tempat restriction area, bukan dekat ni library. Kat
Kau kata ni apa dia untuk potion
Revelio.
Untuk apa? Alchemy dah.
tak ini yang untuk ni. Untuk apa?
Yang kau kata simpan duit beli potion wajib lah.
Sebab kau kena beli resepi dia. Sebab nanti ada mission nak unlock apa, dia suruh kau beli buat ni.
Revelio.
Masih ada beli.
Revelio.
Oh, dah ambil. Saya lepak situ. Asal dia naik atas tu?
Revelio. Revelio.
Kenapa nak buat ni?
Leviosa. Revelio.
What trickery are you up to?
Ayo. Fuck. Orang nak ni aduh. Belakang. Ni bug ni. Langsung pergi tempat lain, pergi tempat lain ni. Okay, try lagi.
Levioso. Revelio.
Memang jangan kunci pintu atau bawa kunci tau.
Okay. Apa sel dia naik atas?
Revelio.
Sel dia naik atas.
Revelio.
Apa dah?
Level dia dah ingat level 20 something. Tak ada pengawas ni dia ni lah.
Man, kalau kita duel seorang-seorang dapat banyak poin ke atau partner?
Kalau
Nah.
dia seorang susah oh.
Ha?
Dia seorang susah. Serius. Aku duel dengan Sebastian pun aku ni.
Special jatuh. Tak apa, dia kalah agak.
Bess, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had plans to play two galleries on Hufflepuff.
Revelio.
Myself? What was that? Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Show yourself. Now.
That you are to be remanded at once.
Ni buat aku bad mood ni.
Okay je. Tapi tak keluar seseorang okey. Satu lompat.
Aku main susah.
Tapi dia mau sakit. Oh. Tapi aku sebenarnya aku ganti pen.
Kau main ada tak yang diorang buat shield? Aku main ada diorang buat shield.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Revelio.
Gobstone kat mana?
Dia kat tempat atas. Tempat yang apa atas macam kau kena mendongak atas.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
sini. Lepas juga mission tersebut. Stres aku.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this.
Lumos.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Tambah 8 tambah 8 kosong 1 13 5 campur 8 5 campur 8 kosong budak kecil ni kecil 3 2 5 14 tolak 5 9 Hydra Hydra apa ni cacing
Revelio. Lumos.
Pergi Hogsmeade belajar banyak.
Hogsmeade.
Romat. Bila belajar Alohomora?
Kau kena banyak
Alohomora.
Kau kena banyak apa ni? Ni aku tengah buat mission Alohomora ni.
Lama.
Lumos. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Lumos.
Susah kan ini puzzle.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Tapi kan, bagi aku Penan, kau jangan jadi apa ni, Assassin's Creed.
Revelio. Lumos.
Kau jangan bazirkan perk kau dekat invisible buat masa ni. Jangan bazirkan kau punya perk dekat invisible.
Oh.
Okay, ni kat mana ni? Hitam ni. Where am I? Wait, what? Saya sesat.
Revelio.
Pada naik room dah.
Lumos.
Dah. Tak masalah ni, aku sesat ni. Raya-raya lagi, ada sesat.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Buat restore momentum ni. Dari segi gaya pun.
Aloha Mora. Lumos. Aloha Mora. Lumos. Revelio. Repulso. Lumos. Lumos.
Here, butterfly. Where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Okay.
Barang pada garu. Hai.
level 22.
Revelio. Revelio.
Nak hijau ya.
Who lived here, I
Cik
wonder?
pasal.
One has to always keep an eye on one's valuables. At least that's what I told the shopkeeper.
Levioso.
Ortego!
Descendo.
Petrificus totalis!
Pathetic! Levioso! This is a...
Petrificus totalis!
Expulso! Expulso!
Levioso. Descendo.
You're going to regret that.
Stupid one. Descendo.
Petrificus totalis! Get yourself out that one!
Had enough? Novice. I'm not done with.
I did it. In an ashwinder, no less. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Capolso. Descendo. Levioso. Capolso.
Siapa budak tu?
Handy resource indeed. You're...
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Baik, Amal tak boleh handle. Amal tak boleh ni.
Revelio. Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. What do we have here? A dead. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Masuk lah ke rumah orang. First year cap.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm
sorry.
Dia bukan ni ke? Kita kalau tak masuk kelas dalam cerita ni, tak kena tolak point ke?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. The search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Dia nak dekat tahun 19.
Tapi
that boy will frame my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
Tak layan.
Ni je lah terbaik yang boleh buat.
Yeah.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Levioso!
Descender!
Confringo!
Number up wise coming back this way. Let me down!
Depulso! Descender! Levioso!
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Confringo! Confringo!
Aku apa kata aku main apa dengan Sebastian main terapung-terapungkan goblin. Lepas tu goblin marah aku, dia cakap I am a goblin, not a toy. Aku main jatuh.
Is somebody there? Up for a minute dying, are we?
Tapi kau mesti kalau kita apa ambil
You are postponing the inevitable!
Incendio.
Accio. There you are. I won't rest. Who do you think you are?
Incendio.
Childish.
Accio.
Descender!
Levioso. Depulso.
I shall avenge your death.
Defendo!
Descendo.
You've made your last mistake. This is where you will fail. Also regret coming here.
Accio.
Descendo. Cover up boys coming back this way. Put me down! No! I will make you pay.
Repulsor. Lumos.
You think this is funny?
Levioso. Descendo.
I won't rest. Watch the rear.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
I won't rest. How nice.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Right on the door.
Stupid. Accio. Incendio.
No! I will make you pay. That was meant for me.
Levioso. Descendo. Repulsor. Levioso.
Not quite.
Levioso. Descendo. Repulsor.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned.
Incendio.
Rumour what? Hogwart.
Confringo!
Centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Repulsor! Descendo! Revelio! Repulsor! Descendo! Levioso! Revelio! Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these.
Repulsor! It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
What?
Revelio!
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Revelio, look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. And I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos.
Ya, kunci terbang tu.
Kunci terbang?
Dia boleh buka apa... Kamu. Oh, tu.
Kau tengah buat puzzle bukan main mission Serius ke? Jadi kalau kat kawasan Devil's Snare kan, kat macam kat kawasan Hogwarts, kau kena sentiasa onkan Lumos. Kalau kau pijak Devil's Snare tu, nanti nyawa kau tolak. Kalau kau buat skill apa-apa kan, nanti Lumos tu dia ni balik. Kalau kau buka Lumos, nanti dia jauhkan dia daripada kau.
Oh.
Devil's Snare kan. Aku tahu tu pun sebab daripada
Why
Harry
would the
Potter.
door lead us here? Sebastian.
Kau tahu tak dia banyak ni, dia banyak apa? Easter egg kan.
Susah juga yang apa tu? Yang kunci cupboard tu. Kau kena betul-betul aim. Kita tak boleh ni. Kita kena bila kunci dah lalu dekat dengan lock, baru kau tekan betul-betul.
Why hide a triptych
Kau
here?
tengah buat Olor-Homora.
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Aku nak cek kunci tu.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess.
Huh?
But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Aku tak masuk lagi herbology.
I'll be in touch.
Herbology level
Till
3
then.
kot. Esparito.
Aku ikut jejak Sebastian tau.
Kau dah kenapa Wan? Tak, kawan aku
Konten sekolah.
Kawan aku message kat live chat. Siap Wan. Kau lah banyak ponteng.
Ya.
Lumos.
Cik macam mana budak baru tu.
Mana budak baru? Tak masalah ni, aku sesat ni. Mana ni? Mana dia keluar? Oh ni lah. Sekejap.
Yelah, kau set kelas lah. Jadi pun siapa hantar aku sekolah ni?
Pula aku lapar. Aku kalau main game aku Aiman Haikal. Assalamualaikum.
Konten.
Waalaikumsalam. Tak, aku kalau main game-game macam ni aku cepat pening tu.
Game apa?
Macam game-game Hogwarts Legacy. Cepat pening. Memang saya set aku main Fallen Order. Tapi Skyrim aku tak pening tau. Sekarang ni aku nak buat misi apa lah.
Aku dapat ni. Kalau buka peti yang kunci terbang lah. Dapat house token.
Ya.
Jom kita ponteng sekolah lagi.
Dah ada tu ponteng sekolah. Meet with Dick. Oh, Dick. Sekejap, aku nak kena pergi apa ni? Kena pergi dekat Hogsmeade.
Oh, dia kena ada 16 baru boleh buka.
Yep.
Dah lah payah nak buka.
Salah.
Nak apa buka peti pakai kunci terbang lah. Tax Paliamas. Mana yang pergi?
Betul.
Nak belajar Islam.
Dia punya loading dia buatkan aku tersempat makan tak. Esok kerja.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Level 3. Aku dah level 15 dah ni. Aku dah tahu apa legit.
Aku level 22. Aha. Ben, apa ni?
Punya pandai.
Kalau kau nak pilih skill kan, kau ambil yang ni. Perk yang apa ni? Yang unlock set skill.
Hah?
Tak, macam kan yang kita 4 kan, lepas tu kau nak tukar-tukar kan. Dia ada satu button tekan untuk set untuk lagi 4. Tapi dengan syarat yang 4 tu, 4 button tu, satu set tu dia tambah lagi 4 button untuk kau letak lagi skill, spell. Tapi dia sampai ni dia 3 point je pakai. Tapi tu berguna. Elok tu pakai tu. Kalau kau nak spam.
Bastion my man. Aku beri tree.
Revelio. Aloha more.
Kau nak start kelas ke tak? Dah. Lebih sadam dulu. Pak dah pun balik. Kau legit.
Hah? Kan aku dah cakap.
What do we have here?
Nampak macam
A demiguise.
Muka macam Fate.
Aku simping dengan Profesor Garlic tu. Simping?
Ha?
Aku simping cikgu.
Pada dengan Fate kan Isaac Dada.
Jadi kan nak semakan Far Cry 5 tu dengan dia. Cikgu ni baik. Simping cikgu muda. Bodoh.
Rambut ginger. Rambut perak.
Dia set Weasley tu. So maksudnya
First class.
Maksudnya Weasley memang lama lah. Weasley
Revelio. Bukan Mandarin. Year 1 ke? Year 2 ke?
Dia apa?
Nak belajar Mandarin ke Year 2 ke?
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Kenapa?
Malas. Wi-Fi drop. Mission fail.
Potong kabel.
Yelah, jadi baik. Cikgu hot.
Aku aim cikgu
Nothing
dulu.
like finding just the right thing.
Takkan aku nak Weasley tu.
Tak, aku ambil student satu kelas dengan kau. Ni, kau ambil tak. Ya, nanti kalau kau masuk Beast punya kelas kan. Kalau kau masuk Beast punya kelas, nanti Hufflepuff student tu mengingatkan Ellie dekat The Last of Us. Kau ambil dia. Amboi simping. Betul tu? Kau ambil dia. Kan aku message kat kau balik lagi. Aku simping kat cikgu ni. Bodoh. Mana so CS?
Batu jangan ajak kelas bodoh.
CS.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to...
Ingat tu.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Okay, aku nak pergi room of requirement. Duit tak cukup pula. Hey Wan, besok kau apa? Wah, ada 4 orang tengok kat aku punya stream mas. 4 orang. Okay lah, 4 orang.
Deke.
Satu masa nanti aku pesan.
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Oh boy. Aku nak kena ni. Pening. Sekejap. Okey, aku tahu. Wait, ambil lubang. Hey, you. Oh, man. Oh, main gate.
I don't have any dirty.
Oh, flat sweet. Grass. Sugar free. Main gate. Where are you?
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
Kau kena ni kot layan dia punya story dia. Aku dialog tak skip. Tapi kalau yang dia banyak soalan tu aku skip.
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Ni comelnya. Nampak puff skin.
We have arrived.
Kami no puff skin.
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Panggil aku maga.
Mana?
Hello, Deke. Can you remind me how to use the knapsack?
First, get close to the beast you wish to rescue. Then, point the mouth of the bag directly at the beast and open it. The beast should go right in.
Masalahnya mana? Ni haiwan comel ni. Dah hilang lah. Itu dia.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Pokemon Master.
You got one.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
House elf sebenarnya kuat kan?
Yup.
Cuma dia orang restricted pada apa ni majikan. Poachers.
I dream of making a better
Accio.
me.
Repulsor. Potato.
You've heard
You interfered us.
Levioso.
I've seen Billy Wings and more sting. Oh, too hard.
Descendo.
You dare slay one of my own. You will fall.
Expelliarmus. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Bigger well portion kau ada berapa? Nanti ada satu talent. Apa ni? Satu talent. Bila kau pakai bigger well, healing banget.
Comprito!
You still watching it? Levioso. Depulso. Descendo.
Stupid pie.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Expelliarmus.
Salah.
Levioso. Everything's all right now.
Mana ibu gua?
Levioso! Professor Howard will never believe this.
Kau boleh tangkap apa satu haiwan satu beast naik 30 XP. Baik.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Dick hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Ben, kalau kau nak macam ada certain mission, dia perlukan kau buat malam nak ni, kau pergi kat map, lepas tu kau tekan apa, ada button dia, ada bawah tu dia tulis.
Levioso! Oh, no, you don't. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Levioso! It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Let's go to the room of requirement. Okay, jap.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of?
No, fuck you.
Heavens! You've done it! What is it? Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Tapi nak ni ambil masa lama.
Yalah comelnya.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Salah tekan.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. Came out nicely. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
What have I done? What have I done?
I'm proud of all the potions you've brewed.
What have I done?
Challenge me! Witness me! Tiba masanya untuk konten Discord tak? Itu kan rumah Hagrid. Oh, sudah ada Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not Leviosa. Nak kena pergi apa ni? Rayau je. Ingat.
Tahu jangan masuk itu.
Incendio.
And here I come. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Never knew butterflies were attracted to treasure. Must have missed that one at least.
Revelio. Lumos.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. Lumos.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Laboratory lock. No.
This place has seen better days. Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Descendo. Levioso. Reparo. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona. A gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
These rocks have seen better days.
Who says crime doesn't pay? Right, you're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
This must be the cavern. Assignment's all finished.
Protego! Avoiding our problem. Afraid to take a hit. Don't try that again.
Ben, aku jahat tu. Aku tak payah pakai abada-gada tu. Kau tahu apa aku buat? Aku nanti kau ada apa? Nanti kau ada skill apa? Skill macam Fusodahan. Kau tolak dia jatuh bukit tu. Ada aku buat ni skill apa? Aku lantun dia 1.7k damage. Aku macam what? Macam sakit gila. Aku macam terperanjat.
Levioso. Descend.
It's done.
Levioso. Descendo. Stupid. Stupid one. Repulsor. Descendo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio.
Aku tak boleh lupa lah. Bila aku tengok Les Wing Flies kan, aku asyik teringat Professor Snape cakap Les Wing Flies. Tak boleh lah.
Lumos. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. That's at least one hawk clump. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Getting there. Just a few more hawk clumps to harvest. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
Oh, nama tu Depulso. What Depulso? Depulso kalau tolak macam tu dia tak ada efek tau. Tapi kalau tolak tapi kena batu ke apa kan kat orang kan sakit.
Either I'll have to fight that car, or read it all together. Potato! Stupid! Glaciers! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Almost there. One more hawk lump to harvest. Lumos. Revelio. That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Caporso! Revelio. This must be thrown.
Aku tengah ambil kertas. Aku tak habis dia ambil siup tu.
Let's have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Lumos. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk clumps. This looks intriguing. Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk clumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. The castle must have been quite stately in its time. What do you have in store for me this time? Accio! Repulsor! Descender! Places! Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk pumps for her Wiggenwell potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Masa untuk aku melawat Cikgu Hot. Habis?
Dah.
Tak payah, aku nak pergi lawat Cikgu Hot dengan aku.
Dalam muka macam ni.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you,
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done!
Accio.
Wingardium
Wingardium Leviosa.
natural.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. Shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What are you
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
okey lah, nampaknya sampai sini saja aku main. Nak main game roll. Okey, itu saja. Ciao lo. Esok sama lagi dalam Ghost 11 sekarang. Okay, ciao. Peace.